It's the 2013 VW Sportwagen TDI manual. Welcome into theangeloauto.com, where today we're going to spend some time with another unique vehicle that was hand-picked specially for our inventory of late model quality pre-owned cars. I'm going to start by walking around the exterior of the car, and as I do, take note of how the platinum gray metallic paint really accentuates the body lines as it plays with the sunlight. And I don't know that the video will give it the justice that it needs, but in person the metallic just really pops in the sunlight. We've got a set of Toyo proxies on the tires, super deep. It's very common for us to put new tires on vehicles if they are not deeper than 60 or 70%. This car does not appear to have brand new tires, but I would say they're well over the 80% mark. On average, we do about $1,200 in reconditioning to each vehicle that comes into our inventory. That includes things like oil change, inspection, a lot of filters. Brakes are very common around here, and we do a lot of tires. In a minute, I'll jump around to the driver's side of the car where we can fire it up, press some of the buttons, and kind of get acquainted with a little bit more of the technology that this car has to offer. The wagons are so functional as a daily driver because it has this huge rear cargo space. Of course, the cargo cover to hide your things. Another feature that I find extremely useful, especially as a daily driver, is this sub compartment. It's about 4 inches deep, goes about the width of the trunk, but you can keep some things down there that you don't want to have out, and it allows for a little better use of space. Let's jump inside now. You can see as I've been panning through the interior just how clean the upholstery is in this car. There's really limited wear, which is nice to see. It is a little reflectant of maybe who the previous owner is and how they took care of their car. Now this car has 2 keys. Of course, you got to put the clutch in, fire it up, because it's a manual transmission. And that's the reason we're looking at this car today, because it is so special. The manuals are somewhat of a unicorn. The infotainment system is pretty nice in the 13 Jetta. We have a touchscreen user interface. It is Bluetooth ready. It will also stream media. No phones are connected to this car right now, but if it were, it would take any audio and stream it right through the system without being hardwired in. Below here you have your climate control functionalities, heated seats, air conditioner. You've got your temperature control on the left and of course the direction on the right. Fan speeds right here in the middle. And then your driver convenience buttons. You have an onboard computer that really lets you personalize the way that you run this car. Aside from that, it's all run right here through your thumb. So you can come back, you can change the radio station just by pressing a button. And then you have on the left side your volume controls, and you can change stations that way as well through the presets. This car has just 69,000 miles on it, which is pretty great for a 2013 model. And then I'm going to show you the panoramic moonroof, which is pretty cool and one of the more popular features in these vehicles. So above you have a giant panoramic moonroof that really encompasses the majority of the roof of the vehicle. It has a sunshade that closes with the push of a button. It's cloth and it just kind of lets a little light through, but not completely blacking out the interior. All of that is power, of course. And then the glass moonroof opens up with the twist of a button. And again, opens about halfway, which puts the opening just behind the driver's head. Here in the center, we have a couple more features that are pretty cool. If you were so inclined to hardwire media in for better sound, you could do so there. There are wires that you can get through VW directly, or my favorite is Amazon. And you have an auxiliary port there for any other direct connection. This feature is a feature that I really enjoy, especially as a daily driver. The armrest comes out, goes in, goes up incrementally, and then resets when you go to the top. So that's kind of cool. VW is really good about putting interesting details into the car that you wouldn't otherwise think about until you're in this thing every single day. Another one of those is this little drawer. It would be kind of to where your left knee would be. Good spot to put your insurance card or any other things that you would want to keep kind of out of the way, but ready when you need them. I call that the riding dirty drawer. And then finally, the last cool feature I want to show you is the glove box. At first glance, it's an ordinary glove box, but in fact, there's a knob here that you probably can't see, but it is a cooled glove box that will keep, you know, a sandwich good on a road trip, maybe your Snickers bar from melting, but it certainly isn't going to keep your drink cold. Here's the rear seat, and again, very similar to the front. The rear seating surfaces are just in really nice shape. I'm not going to say like new, but certainly very little wear and tear. Got a nice armrest setup with cup holders. Everybody always complains about how European cars don't have enough cup holders. The Jetta wagon has done a good job at combating those complaints. Last thing I'm going to show you is this car has the clear bra paint protection on the hood. It also has it right here on the backs of the mirrors and here on the insides of the door cups. It's a plastic film that somebody paid extra for when they purchased the car new to give it protection from rock chips and any other daily wear and tear. So I hope this gives you a good look at our 2013 VW Jetta Sportwagen TDI manual. It's a mouthful. If you have any other questions or would like to set up a test drive, please give me a call or find us on DangeloAuto.com, where we're built on quality and driven by relationships. Thanks for watching.